Hey everyone, Tony George. Terrific Tuesday update, a double top play day over at the website. We'll tell you about that in a minute, including the NHL. You're going to get on this. I've had seven unit top picks in the NHL. We've had 5 all year. We're 5-0. Going to go to 6-0 tonight with a totals play. I think we've had 9 top picks all season in the NHL. They're rare. Just like the NBA play I told you about last night was rare. 6-unit winner for you. Top pick. I don't have a leg to stand on in the NBA this year. My NBA has just stunk up the joint. I tell you exactly like it is. NBA has just become almost impossible to handicap. But the NHL, way up on the year, crushing top picks. 4-1 our last 5, 16 or 17-9 run. Don't quote me on that, but a nice run and a big winner tonight. You're here to make money, right? You don't like hockey? Don't like NASCAR? Don't like PG? Don't like watching golf? Who cares? You like money? Man, we all like money. That's why you're watching this video. You like money. We're going to make some tonight in the NHL. But nonetheless, let's get to the free picks. We're going to talk. March Madness is here, and you're seeing some madness, some crazy stuff last night in college basketball. We went 1-1 on our premium plays. Youngstown State shot 45% from the floor and got beat by Northern Kentucky, who shot 38% from the floor and 18% from three-point range. You got beat by 8. You can't make this stuff up a lot of times. We won with Weber State late. But that being said, I saw some insane games last night, that I had no action on, but I had interest in, and one of them was this College of Charleston, who's got their 30-3 on the year. They played Towson last night in basically a football game. It looked like a rugby match. And UNC Wilmington was in an overtime game, knocked off the number 1 seed against Hofstra. Both these guys played brutal physical games last night. And College of Charleston's got the weight of the world on them. If they don't win this conference championship tonight, they might not get in the NCAA tournament in a 30-win team. And they're laying 10. And both of them are going to have tired legs tonight. I think the under is going to be in play at 140.5, but I'd definitely take the 10 in Wilmington. Just me and you taking a pee over a fence post. I mean, our free plays have been sucking since my medical leave. No doubt about it. They sucked. We were close, but no cigar last night. We talked about some other games that kind of came to fruition like we thought, but the free play on the South Alabama total missed it by 1.5. So let's get some winners here. I'd lean UNC Wilmington tonight. Also, in this championship game, they just don't come easy. These games don't come easy. Laying 10 in a championship game. I don't care what they did in the regular season against each other. This is a whole different ball game. Coming in, the weight of the world on your shoulders. I'm telling you. Just saying. Another one everybody's high on today that I'm not getting near, Georgia Tech laying 2.5 over Florida State. If you like them, play the money line. Here's an example. They win by 1. You laid 2.5 at 110. You could have laid minus 140, minus 145, and taken all the points out of it and got yourself a winner. It's worth the juice when you get in situations like this. Just a little advice. You're going to see a lot of these minus 2, minus 2.5, minus 1.5s in the NCAA tournament going down to the wire in these conference championship tournaments this week. Why would you lay 2 points when you can lay 130 on the money line? And then Joe Blow wins 78-77. Yeah, you had the right side, but that last half-court three-pointer that went in, when you're up 4, laying 2, meaningless, or a meaningless layup when you're up 3 and you just give it to them, or whatever. How many times that happened to you? 1,000? You're here to win money and learn how to bet. Take advantage of the money line versus the spread if you have the opportunity to do so, 2.5 points or less. Why wouldn't you? I need a cup of coffee after that one. That's like sports betting 101. Hello. Let's talk about this Gonzaga St. Mary's game tonight here in Vegas. I think I'm feeling well enough to go down to this. I have ticks. I have ducats, so I might just go. Take Mrs. George. Gonzaga is built for games like this. They just beat them by 9. And St. Mary's couldn't have hit a bull in the ass, a handful of rocks in that game. Watson went off. He's going to go off again. But Gonzaga is built for the postseason. Everything else is an afterthought to them. Once they get into tournaments like this, their coach, their players, they got veteran guys on this team. They're laying 2.5. The money line's minus 140. They didn't have to kill themselves to beat, San Fran last night. St. Mary's had a ball game for a while with BYU. I understand they just played less than a week ago. Very familiar with each other. I just see all the advantages for Gonzaga in this game. Is St. Mary's, can they knock them off? Yeah, anything can happen. But Gonzaga is built for games like this and built to get into the tournament. How many Sweet 16s have they been to? They never can get the job done overall. Going in, getting the Final Four and winning the NCAA tournament just eludes them. But, nobody wants to play them. I can tell you that. Now, St. Mary's probably licking their chops tonight. I think Gonzaga gets it done. I'll play him on the money line, take the 2.5 points out of it. Practice what I preach. DocSports.com got a 5-unit A10 top play today, afternoon game, on a 4-pack. Now, we were on a monster roll until this week in college basketball. We got stung. We had one in one day, one in one day, one in one day, back to back. Losing some little ground. Today's the day we put our foot down and say the buck stops here. There's a line in the sand that's going to be drawn, and we're going to be on the right side of it, including a 5-unit top play on a 4-pack on Tuesday, 7-unit NHL top play, no hype needed. Unbeaten with these this year, going to be unbeaten again. They're very rare. NBA 4-unit best bet, NBA prop 3-unit best bet. We just cherry pick daily player props, one a day, and just keep winning. 16 out of 23. Make it 17 out of 24 after tonight. We got a prop play in the Charlotte, New York game. Come on. Doc Sports.